This is the Potter-Watson cabin. Potter-Watson cabin was located close to the Stewart's Mill, which is that general store that we have the remnants of inside of our museum. And the store actually still stands out there. It looks like you could just walk right in and buy a Coke, you know, in a bottle, but it's actually empty. But this cabin was over in that vicinity. Originally it was built by the Potters, and they were known for horse taming. And then it came into the possession of the Watsons. And the Watsons, Joe Olive, which is one of the ladies that worked here at the museum during the 60s and the 70s, and happened to have twice encounters with an apparition upstairs in the jail. Her grandmother, lived in this cabin, and later on had a family in this cabin. She was pregnant, and she had some kind of a problem with the pregnancy. The men were out in the fields or off doing something. She was here with a servant girl. They were cooking on the floor area because it didn't have a floor at the time, so they were cooking over coals. And her grandmother suffered some kind of major problem with the pregnancy, fell into the coals, and actually burned partially. The servant girl, I think, got her out, and what they can remember is her saying, my baby, oh my baby," and grabbing these beads that she wore around her neck. And the beads supposedly were made from rose hips that they had brought from their home, ancestral home in Alabama or Tennessee or wherever they came from. And to this day, actually, Joe Olive has those beads. But in this cabin, the only time I've had something happen, I was with a group of school children, and I felt like I had a tug on my back. And so this cabin has some mystery. There's a lot of markings inside, as if somebody was counting down time periods. It was near where the old fireplace was. We don't know if it was Civil War. Could have been. You know, everyone here participated. 3 out of 4 men went to the Civil War here.
3 out of 4.
Yes, and 3 out of. I know that was almost the same ratio of who went to Leavenworth for bootlegging later on. So Leavenworth was called the Little Freestone County, and you know, Little Freestone, because of all the men that were serving in Leavenworth, and it was, you know, partly because of Hammer, the same guy that took out Bonnie and Clyde.
You're looking across the highway. It's all the way down.
That's the one that's the Halliburton.
Well,
we thought that we put the cows on there.
No, no.
Got them out. We had a snowstorm here 7.5 inches out by our house and a Halliburton. Okay.
Well, the reason why I said that is because there was a green.
That was pretty cool. It looked like it was pulling out.
So I
That might have been the